lot of us are lucky enough we don't have to think too much about making something to eat. But in a disaster situation, making something as simple as popcorn requires some thought. So today we're going to think about how to cook when the power's out.
Meet Kurt, a busy dad who's concerned about getting his family prepared for a disaster. And here's Jeff, a public safety official who's an expert on getting ready for the unexpected. Together they'll find ways to prepare that don't take a lot of time.
Okay, I've got the camp stove out and I'm going to try and make something tasty with things I've set aside for an emergency.
Emergency cooking without gas or electricity is just like camping. A propane camp stove can keep you cooking. Make sure, however, you designate a propane bottle specifically for emergencies. To conserve water, make sure you have a supply of paper plates, plastic knives, forks, and spoons on hand so you don't have to use that valuable water to wash dishes.
Okay, I've got some green beans, some chicken breast. I'm gonna take some minced onion for flavor, and for quick cooking, some top ramen. And I'm gonna give this freeze-dried package from our food storage a shot and see what I can make out of this. Okay, so I'm gonna cook my noodles. What I'm gonna do first is drain the water from the beans and whatever juice is in the chicken. I'm gonna add a little bit of my stored water, but not as much as it says on the package. So with the noodles simmering, I'm gonna add just half the flavor packet so it's not too salty. And some dehydrated onion. Okay, as the moisture reduces, the starch from the noodles will create a sauce. And all that's left to do is add some of the beans and some of the chicken and let that reheat. And now for the freeze-dried meal, I'm gonna add some boiling water to the packet. And I'll seal that up and let that set for about 5 minutes.
Don't prepare so much food that you have leftovers. You can't rely on refrigeration during an emergency. And unrefrigerated food could lead to food poisoning.
Well, it's not gourmet, but it'll do in an emergency. And this chicken and rice tastes a lot like I made it from scratch. Take 20 minutes to do some searching online for simple recipes for canned or dried foods. Or you can buy freeze-dried emergency foods that only require you to add boiling water to prepare. We'll see you next time.
Visit KBYU-TV.org to get your free 20 to Ready emergency preparedness guide.